This technology and list of patents will blow your mind, ladies and gentlemen. The central nervous system shutoff switch, the nature, let me give you a quick excerpt. The nature and scope of this patent is to be the air travel portion of a national transportation and security matrix that will span the globe. It also refers to wetware. You are wetware. Let me give you another interesting thing about this. It starts off relatively boring, this patent, and mundane description of U.S. Patent 6965816B2, it quickly turns into a heart-pumping, fascinating, and frightening description of technologies and numerous patents that encapsulate a worldwide web of near-complete control via remote control systems, AI algorithms, technologies, microchips, literally integrating man, machine, planes, trains, and automobiles. You are referred to as wetware in this patent. For those not familiar with wetware, let me give you a quick rundown. The prefix wet is a reference to the water found in living creatures. Wetware is used to describe the elements equivalent to hardware and software found in a person, especially the central nervous system and the human mind. The term wetware finds use both in works of fiction and in scholarly publications. The hardware component of wetware concerns the bioelectric and biochemical properties of the CNS, specifically the brain. If the sequence of impulses traveling across the various neurons are thought of symbolically as software, then the physical neurons would be the hardware. Well, let's get into this technology, encompassing a multitude of patents. First of all, I want to share with you page 45, which is referred to as the FACT chip. Now, if you look at the patent next to me, you're going to see, oh, okay, it doesn't look like a big deal. You can zoom in here, and it's just a PFN track system, FAA upgrades for accountable remote and robotics control to stop the unauthorized use of aircraft and to improve equipment management and public safety in transportation. Yeah, that sounds like a good thing. I get it, absolutely, especially after terrorists taking over planes. Oh, yeah, we all know about that. But when you read through it, it starts to get really spooky. I want to share with you page 45 here, so I'm going to zoom down here a little bit. All right, here we go. This is the FACT chip. This is the FACT component chip. This is an identifying chip and firmware main switch. Now, I also want to give a huge shout out to virtualshield.com. virtualshield.com/leak project. If you click that link, they're offering a 50% discount on keeping your information safe and private when you surf the web. Do you want to keep your information safe from big data spies? Check out this virtual private network from virtualshield.com/leak project. Get the discount, even get a free 30-day trial. Check it out. Click the link. All right. The FACT component identity chip and firmware main switch. Every manufactured component or device that is controlled or powered by and or uses electricity must provide an identity performance chip, either analog, digital, or some recognizable data signal on the power leg or any control terminal or any receiving PFN processor pin compliant with all the sovereign regulations, codes, and or laws of any jurisdiction that they are in operation. The management and control chip. The FACT chip. Now let's think about this for a minute. Anything that has a digital motherboard will have this FACT chip that can then be interacted with remotely from a remote location. Now wait until it gets into the human interface and the RFID injections. That's when it gets really fun. But isn't this fascinating? I mean, think about that for a minute. Any car and anything that has some type of computer circuitry that it will have this FACT chip, this mandated FACT chip that can be literally can take over that system remotely. Incredible. So now I want to go back to page 8 here. I took notes. How about that? All right, page 8, the Wojak protocol. Wojak, what does Wojak mean? Wojak, well, Wojak, total accountability with aggressive remote control. How about that? Total accountability. They have complete control with aggressive remote control complete control with aggressive remote control. And then, let's go to page 38. Yep, that's right. Page 38. How about this? Now it's getting really exciting. This gives you an idea, and this patent is from 2005. This information, this list of patents behind this patent that incorporates all this technology together, and they hide it as just being for air travel. And they're like, oh yeah, it's going to be for marine travel. It's going to be for anything coming in the, container ships, going through the borders. And then it talks about wetware and interacting with human beings, injecting into human beings and connecting. It's like 150 something pages. But look at this. It's showing the track trails, bag sign. It's got multiple black boxes, multiple black balls that are put into these ships, and they're hidden in ships and airplanes and cars. And then this is showing how people that have access to these FACT security centrals, whether it be at an airport or somewhere else, and FACT, let me once again tell you what FACT stands for. FACT stands for, I wrote this down, where'd it go? Federal Access Control Technology. Federal Access Control Technology, and then TRAC stands for Trusted Remote Activity Controller. So that's interesting. So page 38, once again, patent number 6965816B2. You can see here video surveillance, audio surveillance, video of a person's signature, black light, PFN, connected ID, and scan. This is just one small portion of the machine here. Now I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. I took notes, so let me share this with you. All right, here we go. Background of the invention, field of the invention. Its use and quality of use. As a greater public utility technology, it is being structured to commercially, ladies and gentlemen, ensure free enterprise by controlling your mind and its continual development process from the contributing technologies interfaced. This is addressed throughout the filling as La Technique, or the 25 implementation teachings of the specification to make it applicable in today's industry. To industry. FACT, Federal Access Control Technology, TRAC, Trusted Remote Activity Controller. In 35, commercializing the PFN TRAC system, the FACT security program, it has proven commercially necessary to develop separate corporate structures to match up with the specific industries and government agencies, and to create the complete movement, management, and security system termed 40, the PFN TRAC system with FACT security. You will not assimilate me. You will not assimilate. Okay, so the PFN TRAC system and FACT security program, this is where it gets super spooky, folks. Stay with me here. If you've stayed this long, good for you, because this is where it gets incredibly spooky, fascinating and frightening at the same time, and they love us so much. Thank goodness they love us so much. The PFN TRAC system and FACT security program. The prior related patents have covered accountable, automated, and remote control of all vehicle platforms, equipment, and machines, including human, animal tracking, and telemetry, and standalone sensing and management functions as part of a great machine messaging matrix. I just said that in reverse and forwards at the same time. Really fast. No, I didn't. I just made that up. I just got highly concentrated swamp gas from Uranus. And thank goodness for my limited edition EMF protective, EMF blocking, EMF shielding leak project cap. People say, how much? Well, I'm taking bids. The first one, I've got number one actually autographed. Well, it's not autographed, it's signed. I used to say autographed when I was in sales because it sounded funny. I'm like, oh, hey, can you just give me an autograph right here? It's signed. It's only signed because it makes it a little bit cooler. But it's not an autograph. I get it. It's not an autograph. I'm not letting it get to my head. I'm not getting to my head. It's going to be on your head. Hello. Somebody said the other day, Rex, you said autograph. You've just got a YouTube channel, man. Don't let it get to your head. All right? I'm like, You're totally right. I get it. I get it. But anyway, so it's around here somewhere. Number one, this bad boy right here. Here it is. This is it. This is it. And it's been signed by myself and also by Julian. He's the one that handcrafted these. He literally handcrafted 35 of these, and only 33 are going to be available to the public, or to Leak Project listeners. Way cooler than the public, because you guys are exclusive, guys and gals. One of them is going to Heidi Vandenberg, and then this one is actually number one. This is signed and numbered at number one. So let me open this up for you. We just look at it. We just look at that. It literally is a piece of art. This thing is so nice. Julian did such an amazing job. He has such an attention to detail. So thank you, Julian. JDsigns.net. And you can't get them there, but if you want vinyl graphics, custom work, car wrappings, bumper stickers, all sorts of really cool graphics, vinyl work, check out JDsigns.net. And also, if you want one of these hats, there's a lot of people that are sending me emails. How do I get one? Make an offer. And the person that leaves the highest offer over the next 24 hours is going to get the number one, the first signed limited edition EMF protective cap. All right, there you go. There you have it. So back to the spooky stuff. So at least you'll go out, at least you'll have some style, right? At least you'll go outside. And they're trying to mind control you. You'll have some style and some protection. I mean, and look at the carbon fiber Leak Project SIDSIL symbol, which represents health. It represents protection. It represents seeing through the veil of secrecy and deceit. And it's awesome. And look at the colors. And just look at, there's a lot more to that. There's more in this symbolism that I'm not telling you, which is still all good and it's all awesome. But, you can power that up. Charge it. All right. Activate the third eye. That's what I'm talking about. Activate the third eye. All right. So, have some style while they're trying to mind control you. And have them control your mind less, at least when you're wearing one of these caps. So, make me an offer, leakproject@gmail.com. The person that makes the highest offer over the next 24 hours will get one of these hats. And the proceeds are going to go to future Leak Project endeavors. And hopefully we can get enough to, come up with a mobile studio so we can go to places like Area 51, Dulce, New Mexico, all the real spooky spots, and, have an opportunity to share that information with you guys and video footage and gals in case you can't get out there and see it because of certain restrictions that many of us have. So, all right, there you go. So the track system. And, speaking of that, we'll all be tracked via microchips. Yes, I will take your order. No, I will not. I will not assimilate. But isn't that spooky? I mean, think about this. Prior related patents have covered accountable, automated, and remote control of all vehicle platforms, equipment, not just vehicles, equipment, machines, human and animal tracking. This is from 2005. This is 13 years ago. The local accountable primary focal node interface was invented for more freedom, public safety, and better management of the Earth's resources, environment, and machines, and to help fulfill society with social, individual needs for a new economic tool to value use and impacts. Are you serious? As Paul Begley would say, are you serious? Yeah, they're serious. Controlling resources. They just called human beings resources. You are a resource to the machine. They say, who are the elite? It's the machine. Even the elite are resources to the machine, and they don't even know it. People that have billions, trillions of dollars in resources, assets, these family lines that you hear about, I don't even need to say their names. You know who they are. They think that they're in control. Well, they think that we're the resources, that we are the sheep. Reminds me of that song by Trent Reznor when somebody's looking at an animal in a cage in a zoo. He says, which side of the cage are you on? Which side of the cage are you on? Oh, oh, Illuminati, pyramid. There's an eyeball on your hat. You must worship the devil. I think most people know now that it's not the evil all-seeing eye in the Leak Project logo hat. There's more than just one eye, folks. You're like, oh, that's satanic. Yeah, you have two eyeballs in your head. Does that mean you have two devils bouncing around in there, fighting each other? You might. I mean, there's a lot of people that probably do. But back to this. Thank goodness there's this, because they actually want to control your mind with technology. You get a little bit too emotional, you're flying a plane, you're getting depressed, you don't know what to do, you're a pilot. That's all right. They'll just send you some nano lithium injections that'll go directly into your brain, into the bloodstream, the nervous system. Oh, I'm happy again. They have chips that can shut off machines. All machines, it says. All vehicles. Planes, trains, and automobiles. Human beings and animals. How small can they make these chips now? And do these chicks and chips that are in the chicks, do they get inside the nervous system? Hello. Is that where they go? Wait, what? No, don't go there. Come on. What are you thinking? Don't go there. All right, so the central nervous system. Hold on. Activate, yes. Right? All right. My eyes didn't shapeshift or anything today. So, due to the recent terrorist events both in New York and Washington, D.C., it has become imperative to step up the development of protected remote control and robotics and aircraft and commercial air travel systems. Also, we want to inject everybody with nanobots that will then have the opportunity to then inject their blood with microscopic needles of happy lithium pills that then go back to the cloud, and then it will have an opportunity to decide the fate of the human beings based upon the amount of chemicals that are produced for the Borg hive mindset. The PFN track system is an ideal technical choice for this scenario, as it was created to stop and control the unauthorized use of unsafe vehicles and equipment via accountable remote. So that's okay. That guy's not safe. That lady over there, she's not being safe. Let's just shut the car down. Let's just pull the car over. Let's just take her home. Okay, they're having way too much fun. They're questioning things way too much. We're picking it up with our one-star system that's supposed to be able to give directions, which it can, but it's also, listening to everything you're saying. And now they've got technologies that Nissan's even boasting about that can read your mind, your brain waves. Okay, yeah, let's make him stop. Let's make him go faster. Okay, he's too happy. He's not happy enough. They won't even need to inject you with lithium. They'll just have ways they can send frequencies into your brain, which will activate certain parts of your body that will create the chemicals. They won't even have to inject you with it. It'll be all wirelessly. I saw some video footage earlier today. I'm going to have to share this with you later, of a cell phone tower with these, and it had these weird looking little satellite thingies on, discs on the top of it, and the big, those emitters, and they were sparking. They're like weird looking sparks. I had to look at it like a half dozen times. Like, is that real? Yeah, there was sparking. Mind control, consume. Oh yes, drive, consume, do whatever we tell you. Spend more money on the pharmaceutical drugs. Consume, vaccinate. Like crazy. It's like, you can see these things like, I'm like, thank goodness I've got my Leak Project limited edition EMF shielding hat. Thank goodness, right? Hello. And thank goodness I'm taking all these amazing supplements from GetTheT.com. I mean, literally, I am just totally taking all sorts of good stuff. So I'm taking the Coral Seas, love them. Coral Seas are amazing. And I haven't even been taking the colostrum lately. I'm going to start taking that stuff again soon. But I took a little bit of time off of that. I was liking it too much. I know. Eighth Element, amazing. These things, the energy levels. Just take 2 of these things for me. The cordyceps, for amazing energy. Let me tell you, cordyceps are awesome. So the Coral Seas and the Essential Bees, these are amazing. And the detox, if you want to detox, look into these D365s. Those are good for detox. So, all right, I'm just saying, if you wanted to know, that's what I take. People say, Rex, why are you always bouncing around like the, Energizer bunny? Why are you always all over the place? And that's a great question. I don't know. I like supplementation from GetTheT.com. It's good stuff. But I was like this before. It just adds it a little bit more, I guess. But anyway, so where are we at now? Oh yeah, this is where it talks about this. Now, if you've waited this long, if you've waited this far, it gets even spookier where it talks about people and wetware. So good for you for putting up with my shameless plugs. Good for you. You'll thank me later. I mean, support yourself by spending a few dollars on some good organic supplements. Why not? I mean, what else are you going to spend it on? Energy drinks? Never mind. All right, so this is spooky. This is spooky right here. Additionally, the technology incorporates existing technology as it exists. And this specifically says in the patent. I'll leave the link. Additionally, the technology incorporates existing technology as it exists in a present distributed architecture and coordinates and manages the essential function to stop and control an unwanted event and improve public safety. This requires hardware, software, and wetware people. Yep. Let me say that in reverse. Elpiop ira tu dina eratfos eradria serikira sit. So yeah, literally, this requires hardware, software, and wetware people. 5, the producers and protocols. The PFN track system is a technology well-grounded. It's well-grounded technology, folks, in a science, technology, and social approach, or STS approach, to be effective and commercially acceptable for aircraft and air travel, and just assimilate into the Borg because it's good for you, for your protection. Is that, what? Insane? Requires hardware, software, wetware, people. Just in case of an unwanted event, they're just going to, they're going to send these little bots in your head, and they're going to rewrite your thoughts, and, oh yeah, I'm happy now, man. I don't want to do anything. Well, yeah, let's go. I mean, why do they even need people if they're just going to, I don't know, it's just bizarre. I mean, I get it, but it's also crazy at the same time. What do you think about this? An aircraft management system, according to claims 1 and 2, further compromising at least one of a robust, oh yeah, it's bad boys robust, a robust remote control and pre-programmed robotics weapons or hijack countermeasures that incapacitate, render unconscious, change the behavior, or destroy the perpetrator by gas, projectile, electrical shock, chemical substance, or other physical means. I'm not making that part up, folks. Most of this stuff I'm not making up. I'm just adding a little bit of extras here and there just to make it a little bit of fun. Here and there I make, but like most of this you can read directly from the patent. I was reading through these pages. I didn't read all 150 pages. I read at least 50 pages and scanned through most of them, scanned through most 150. I handpicked the real spooky stuff, was able to put it and still put it into perspective so you could understand it, not just 2 lines, was, enough to understand the context. But literally, did your brain comprehend it? My brain's still wrapping itself around. Wow. All right. So an aircraft management system, according to claims 1 or 2, further compromising at least one of a robust remote control and pre-programmed robotics, weapons, or hijack countermeasures that incapacitate, render unconscious, change the behavior, or destroy the perpetrator by gas, projectile, electrical shock, chemical substance, or other physical means. Do you want me to say that in reverse? Well, I'm not going to. An aircraft management system, according to claims 1 or 2, further... Okay, I just read that. No, I didn't. Or wait. Yes, I did. All right, here we go. Not all of it. An automated projectile mechanism embedded in an application-specific location in the airframe or in the essential flight control human interfaces or pilot seats and responsive to the at least one of the IA, PFN, TRAC unit and TRAC tracker approved for this interface function and remotely triggered or energized via robotics. And that's after it describes, once again, an aircraft management system, according to claims 1 or 2, further compromising at least one means for providing at least one of a protected, incapacitating injection of a deliberating substance, an incapacitating electrical shock mechanism, automated projectile mechanism embedded in an application-specific location, in the airframe or the essential flight control human interfaces or pilot seats. Wow. And responsive to the at least one of the letter, number. An aircraft management system, according to claims 1 or 2, further compromising. Yep. Okay, yep, here it is. This is number 12. I thought I was saying the same thing, but I'm not. Well, I am, but I'm not. An aircraft management system, number 12, according to claims 1 or 2, further compromising at least one proprietary PFN track fact protocols. Remember what these letters mean. The PFN track fact protocols and teachings for the progressive interfacing or hardware, software, and wetware human implementations. Whoa, I had half of that word bold and then the other half of it not bolded. My eyes just kind of wigged out there for a minute. Apologize. Implementations. All right. As a responsive structure, including procedures, policies, and the development of programs, protocols, and law, increasing public safety and national security, while remaining constitutionally structured to maintain and ensure freedom of movement with a free and respectful society. There you have it. The advanced human-machine interface provides for accountable remote and automated control of all machinery interfaced and controls traffic flow and movement on and near the Earth's surface. Well, thank goodness the PFN track units and system also records and reports all use and impacts and can proactively stop the unauthorized use of unsafe use of vehicles, aircraft, and equipment. Further auto evaluations performed by the PFN control router and networks interfaced can determine tampering and improper interfacing in real time. Diverse interfacing and processing capabilities include all types of sensing, video and audio monitoring, and displays, keyboards, number pads, drives, identification technologies, card swipes, RFID, memory storage, telemetry technologies, various wireless technologies, and their protocols. The electronic payment industry, vehicle, aircraft equipment, and machine interfaces, and standalone interfacing, processing, and routing. Jeez. Well, is that not exciting or what? How exciting is that, ladies and gentlemen? Thank goodness they love us so much. Now, once again, TRAC stands for Trusted Remote Activity Controller. It's termed so because it performs accountable robotics and remote control. FACT stands for Federal Access Control Technology. RC obviously stands for remote control. WOJAC means war ops, and jack is taken from hijacking. PFN is Protected Primary Focal Node. You are under control. You are under the machine. You are now just code. Dust in the wind. Highly concentrated swamp gas from Uranus. How do you like me now? All right. Thank you for listening. Be excellent to each other. Have an amazing night. Many shows to come. Can't wait to see. Got some great guests coming up. Can't wait to see what they have to say. Stay tuned. YouTube.com/Clandestine Time Lord. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Be excellent to each other. Save the world like Bill and Ted do. Bill and Ted save the world. We have to help them save the world by being excellent to each other. If everybody was excellent to each other, what else would we need to do? I mean, if everybody was excellent to each other, then what? Would there still be need for war? I don't know. I mean, if you're being excellent to the other guy, how are you going to go to war with them? Just saying. Be the change you want to see. leakproject@gmail.com.